መንግስቲ ፓስፖርት አውሽጥ 30 መዓልታት ናይ ስራሕ ከም ዝወሃብ ፈልዩ እንተ ዘይኮይኑ ብናጻ ክኸውን እዩ ከም ዝበለት ፈልጥሮ እዚ ሎ መዓልቲ መጋቢት 7 2025 ኣብ ኦታዋ ኦንታሪዮ ናይ ስራሕን ማሕበራዊ ምዕባለን ካናዳ ዝወፀ ዜና እዩ እዚ ኣገዳሲ ዜና እዩ ንኩልኩም ፓስፖርት ኣፕላይ ትገብሩ ትደልዩን ኣፕላይ ጌርኩም ዘለኹምን ሎሚ ሚኒስተር ዜጋታትን አገልግሎት ቴሪ ቢቺ ናይ መጀመርያ ጸብጻብ ኩነት አገልግሎት አውጽዩ እዚ ድማ መንግስት ካናዳ ንዝህቡ አገልግሎት ዝበለጸ ብውጽኢታዊ መንገዲ ከምኡን ተሓታትነት ንምሕያል ዘለዎ ዘርኢ እዩ ሚኒስተር ቢች ከምኡን ኣብ አገልግሎት ፓስፖርት ዝምልከት አገዳሲ ምሕያሻት አውጅሎ ሓደ ሓድሽ ናይ 30 መዓልታት ናይ ስራሕ ወሕስ እንተ ዘይኮይኑኻ እቲ ፓስፖርትኻ ብነጻ ክወሃበካ ከምዃኑ ከምኡን ናይ መስመር ፓስፖርት ምሕዳስ ጀሚሩሎ አገዳሲ ዝኾነ ሓበሬታ ኣይ ብፍላይ ኣብ ምጽባይ ንሕልፎ ዝነበርና ግዜ ሎሚ እዚ ነገር እዚ ተዓሪኾም ዘሎ እዮም ዝገልጹ ዘለዉ ድምቀት ጸብጻብ ናይዚ ኩነታት አገልግሎት ኣስፊሐ ክገልጸልኩም መንግስቲ ንገልጽነትን ውጻኢታትን ሓደ ሓድሽ ወሕስ አገልግሎት ፓስፖርት የተኣታትሎ ኣብ ቀረባ እዋን ናይ ዝዓመት ዝኻ ካብ ዝጅምር ጀሚሩ ዝኾነ ናይ ሙሉእ ናይ ፓስፖርት ሕቶ በመስመር ይኹን በኦንላይን ማለት እዩ በአካል ይኹን ከምኡን በፖስታ ዝቀርብ አውሽጢ 30 መዓልታት ናይ ስራሕ ኩሰን እዩ እንተ ዘይኮይኑ ከዓ ብነጻ መንግስቲ ዘውጸኦ ብጣዕሚ ዘሐግስ እዩ እዚ መንግስቲ ነቲ ሕቶ አውሽጢ እቲ እዋን ክውስኖ እንተ ዘይክኢሉ እቶም ሕቶ ዘቅረቦ ሙሉእ ክፍሊት ፓስፖርት ይምለሰሎም ስለዚ እቲ ናይ ፓስፖርት ተውጽእ ድኸፈልካ $165 ማለት ይምለሰካ ናይ 10 ዓመት ክፍልካ ማለት እዩ ናይ 5 ዓመት ኮይኑ ካልክ ዕድ ገንዘብካ ይምለሰካ መንግስቲ ካናዳ ነቶም አፕሊካንትስ ማለት ብምሕያሽ ናይ ዘመናዊ ምግባር አገልግሎት ናይ ፓስፖርት ዓቢ ስጉምቲ ይወስደሎ ካብ ተሓሳስ 2024 ጀሚሩ መንግስቲ ናይ መስመር ምሕዳስ ፓስፖርት ፈተነ ጀሚሩ ነይሩ ብኦንላይን ማለት እዩ እዚ ድማ ንቡቕዓት ካናዳውያን ንፓስፖርቶም ኣብ ገዝኦም ኮይኖም ክሕድሱ ይኽእሎም ብኦንላይን ኣፕላይ ጌርካ ቀጥታ ፓስፖርት ሪኒዋል ክትገብሮ እንድሕር ኣፕላይ ጌርካ ቅድሚ ሕጂ ከመይ ነይሩ ግዜ ይወስድ ነይሩ ነዚ ከዓ ሚኒስተር ቤች ከምኡን ሓደ ሓድሽ ማእከል መስርሕን ሕታምነት ናይ ፓስፖርት ኣብ ሲሪ ማለት እዩ ኣብ ብሪቲሽ ኮሎምቢያ አውጅሎ ናይ 10 መዓልታት ሰፊሕ አገልግሎት ፓስፖርት ካብ 2022 ጀሚሩ ብ24 አገልግሎት ካናዳ ማእከላት ተዘርጊሑ ነይሩ እዚ ድማ ንዝተሓወሶ ኳሊቲ ማለት እዩ ኣብ ኔናቮት ከምኡን ኣብ ኖርዝ ዌስት ቴሪቶሪ ብጠቅላላ ብቁጽሪ ኣብ 60 ቦታታት በፂሕሎ ከምኡን ሙሉእ አገልግሎት ዝህብ ፓስፖርት ኣብ ሻርለት ታውን ከምኡን ፕሪንስ ኤድዋርድ ደሴት ኣብ ቀረባ እዋን ክጅምር ምዃኑ ሓቢሩሎ ብጣዕሚ ሓድሽ ዝኾነ ፕሮግራም እዩ ዘውጽኡ ዘለዉ ካብ ተሓሳስ 2023 ጀሚሩ ከዓ እቲ ናይ ካናዳ ፕሮግራም ክንክንስኒ ወይ ድማ CDCP ዝበሃል ናይ ደንታል ኬር ፕሮግራም ማለት እዩ ልዕሊ 3.8 ሚሊዮን ሕቶታት ተቐቢሉሎ 1.5 ሚሊዮን ካናዳውያን ድሮ ክንክን ይረኽቡሎ እዚ ናይ ደንታል ኬር ዝበሃል ፕሮግራም ማለት እዩ እቲ ፕሮግራም ኣብ መወዳእታ 2025 ክሰፍሕ ከም ምዃኑ እውን ሓቢሮም ኣለዉ ንዕድሚኦም ካብ 18 ክሳብ 34 ዓመት ዝኾኑ ሰባት ሓዊሱ ብዙሓት ካናዳውያን መሰረታዊ አገልግሎት ናይ ስኒ ከም ዝረኽቡኻ የረጋግጽ ኣሎ ممحياش نا بروغرام يتمين بروغرام كم زوجوا حبرتها ممحياشات نا بروغرام وحس صراحة employment insurance بلوماتيو EI land فولتو مالتيو وصيتاو نوتون اما حيشو غزيه تثبيت ناي ما تصوعي معكل كاب 18 دقيقه كاب 2022 جمير مالتيو ناب 4 دقائق وريدهم دلو اتي اب قربا اوان استعتاتو جمت مخسب EI استات 4500 جبر ملسي ام معلتاوي يسالط نكنداوያን مسلم كمي كم زخونه بوصيتاوي منغدي نخردو خاي حكس مسفحفح اوتوميشن مسرح اوتوميت تخونه مالتي ناي اي سرح كسالطو ممهاري ماشين اي artificial intelligence زبل مالتي ن 4 شح حتات باوتوماتيك يمرح 100 شح ناي سرح نطفتات يسالط كمون بسرح ب 8600 نطفتات اب ورحي ينكي بحاصرو كقلطفو يم زمدب زصعرو زلو بتي بروجرام زمناوي اقربو مخسب BDM منغستين 10 عامات زارجه مسارت لمعات يمحيش كنداوان اقدستي مخسبات كم دحننات ارغان اذا خاتي ناي بنشن مدبات مالتي وحس رحن امبلويمنت انشورنس مالت انت سرحكا سوغيكا مالتي ناي كندا بنشن بلان زبلص دحننات زهب سرعات نخرخبو يرغاغص ስራሕ እንተ ኣፋየርኩም ካ AI ኣፕላይ ከም ትገብር ትፈልጡ ኢኹም መብዛሕትኦም ብከመይ ኣፕላይ ከም ትገብሩ AI እውን ትፈልጡ ኢኹም ኣውቶሜሽን ማሕበራዊ ቁፅሪ ዋሕስ ማ ሶሻል ኢንሹራንስ ናምበር ከምኡውን ንኣቕርቦት ኣገልግሎት ይልውጥ መእተዊ ናይ ሶሻል ኢንሹራንስ ናምበር BE ኦንላይን ማለት ኣውቶሜሽን ሙሉእ ብዲጂታላዊ ዝካየድ መስርሕ ናይ ሶሻል ኢንሹራንስ ናምበር ይፈጠር ግዜ ትፅቢት ካብ 5 መዓልታት ናብ ትሕቲ 5 ደቂቕ የውርድ ብጣዕሚ ፋስት ኮይኑሎ ማለት እዩ በተወሳኺ እቲ ፕሮግራም ሶሻል ኢንሹራንስ መእተዊ ኣብዚ ዓመት እዚ ይጅምር ነቶም ኣብ ካናዳ ሓደስቲ ዝመፁ መስርሕ ብዝያዳ የቃልል ኣብ ቤት ጽሕፈት ኣገልግሎት ካናዳ ተሰሊፍካ ናይ ምጽናሕ ኣድላይነት የጥፍእ ዝኾነ ኣፕላይ ትገብር ከለኻ ከመይ ከም ጽበት ትፈልጡ ኢኹም እዚ ፕሮግራም እዚ ደውፅዎ ደለዉ ንምቕልጣፍ እዚ መደብ እዚ ሰብ ከዓ ብብዝሒ ንኸይፅበ ቢኮዝ ብኮምፕሌን ጥራይ ተጸቢና ዝብል ሰብ ኣዝዩ ስለ ዝበዝሐ ይኸ ሓራይ ገለ ካብቲ እቲ ሚኒስተር ተዛረቦ ኣብ ቅናፍ ማለት እዩ ኣገልግሎት ዜጋታት ተፈጥሮ ምእንቲ ንላዕለዋይነት ኣገልግሎት ንምሕያሽ እቲ ኣገልግሎት ብኸመይ ክመሓየሽ ዝኽእል ውፅኢታውነት ናይ መንግስቲ ናይ ምድጋፍ እዩ ብሓድሽ ምርጫታት ዲጂታል እንተወሓደ ናይ መስመር ምሕዳስ ፓስፖርት ማለት ሶሻል ኢንሹራንስ ናምበር بمسمار ديجيتال مسكرنت حويسو زغون أبلاي كبرت قولك سوشيال إنشورنس نمبر كحطوها قديتاي لذي كندا أب مسمر ويدما أب تثبيت انت حدا علو كم تصنحو كتصبيو يخول يوم إذا مالت كابس رح فقار كتوسد قولعو كتكابخ ويدما إن باركينج كتكفل أيد لي كان مالتيو بحكي أقولت منجستي أب زغون بوتا أب كندا عسان 4 ساعات أب معالتي 24 hours سرح كم زغل 395 معالتات أب عمد كتركب إخا فاست دخون سيرفيس المركب AI تقيمهم زقبرو زلو عبالي تصاب كنتات أقولت كمي أقولت نخلهم كنداوان محياش كم نتوكرن وجي منجستي كم إنكن يريو توصعتاتنا منجست خلو يوم زعر زلو منستري أقولت زيجاتات كبرت زهبو تيري بيتشي نزخلو حبريتا زهب زلو بزغونه إزت رأي كونن قال أب تحت الصحافون إزي أب كندي بروفينسات انت عنت سبيد زلو سيرفيس كهوبيهم كاتسيلا كقربالكم سلازي اتي منغستين أرجلوت بزيادة وتصيتاون خون زقبر زلو بفلاي كأن دليت كنداوان زبلت نمكبار يسرح كم زلو أقربوت أرجلوت زمناوي نمكبار مدى باسبورت نخم حيشن ما انتي اتي ناي جزء تثبيت وجهات كأخنكي كنداوان نتي زي اليوم دقف بزيت لي عنك فاتات كمزرخبون مرقات زي محياش كنتات أقولت كنداوان بزعباتي نهيوتهم نمكلال زقبر زلنا نمحياش نخمهارو عدل يهبهم زي كامنيو ماشي انت كابي خما بسخيات لكم اني حدا اب تحت اللينك غرف لكم صحفي بارلمانوي مينستر أقولت زيغاتات ستيفن لاوزون دوزوي اجي قال حقتات نايزو قداي كنغركم مالت بكوتس دوزو انت عيت لوطي يمصالو اب حزبي زبل حتى مالتي ازي ناي مجمار مسمر اونلاين كونتات مالتي باسبورت مچونت ني كناداوان هيبلو اونلاين كل جزء فاستر لعلي 833 شح تطقمتي نتي حطوتاتهم اب تثبيت نخي صنحو باونلاين ككاتاتلو بقندي اونلاين جمرلو قدمي يغن اب 2021 جميرو حتمت باسبورت ب 395% وسخو 5.4 مليون باسبورت اب 2025 كحتم تثبيت يكبر فاستر دخونه مالتي مبزحت سب ابلاي دي قبل البروسيس لزدونجو اي باسبورت انت هنا جن مجمار ناي مسمر مالت اونلاين باسبورت نتحد اتجميرو دارغا شح كندا باسبورت بمسمر بعوض حديثو مالو اب ساعات زي مالتيو مبزح كندي ناي باسبورت لو صبوتاتي زولون زبل حتى لعلي 582 نقطات ناي اغلوت اب كندا الو مالت سيرفيس كندا يسبحال بشم نتفولتو سبات اب 2024 اغلوت كندا كسب 5.4 مليون حتى باسبورت كقبل يصبا ابلاي زيغركم سبات اللهم نزي opportunity تقوموا علىكم معناته اب سلطن حصرن اوان باسبورت كاتحزول مجد انت رالو زي تحزلو مغنيات يلان حدا عبد الله كم ساعات تقوشوا الصوت والمات كلاي اتس فاست تصبير الامنت يلان كاب مغابيت 2025 جمير خا انا ارغوان عدميهم 65 نلعلي نقولعوت اكالات صقمات نزلهم طقمتات سني كحدث يخولو زغات الدنتال كير زبحال ماتي ግብሮም ከፊሎም ከም ዝፈጽሙ ምስ ረጋግጹን መረዳእታ ምስ ዘقربون እዝን ታዩ ትናት ከኢንካም ሎ ኢንካም ምዃኑ እንተ ከተቀርብ ኪልካ ናይ ደንታል ኬር ክዋሃበካ ዝኽእል ሓገዝ ኣሎ ማእከላይ ግዜ ትጽቢት መጸውዒ ማእከል CDCP ትሕቲ 35 ሰከንድስ እዩ ግድን ታክስ ክትወድኡ ለኩም ክሰርሑ ለኩም that's why ታክስ ይዝን መጽናኻ ኣለና تخوني بزعبة تاكس كن مزرابنا ما أكل أي جزء تثبيت ما تسوي ما أكل employment insurance و EI تبعهلو أزيتو ما حيشو كاب أنا ب4 دقائق وريدو له أبكتشن عسران كلتن 10 شمون دقائق نيرو زغب هالكله حنس أمز دولك مالت إذا سوم دوت أوبت ويب سايت عندي in reality أنت را أنا EI زون ورقة دويلك حنس can you please stay on hold يوم دولك هتتصب نوعي خاتصب إذا حجنا كلنا تموكري أب كندا نقمت ما حرق ندي EI دويلك تتصبت فولتيهم بأونلاين أبلايت قبل تخيلك خا ويلن جود أوكي ناو بجزية تاكس متيلو مبزحتكم تاكس سريحكم يهم تاكس يسرحكم سوات لهم أب تحتي description أنا تاكس قبل له سوات له بزعدي أنا تاكس أبي يسرح نزبل حتى أب أمنا تاكس زيادة سر أو خلوه أب زغنا قركم تليفونا أب تحت قبل لكم أنت تاكس سر دليهم أب ناتا بوتا تاكس كسر تقولهم 5 years عن experience علني مس أخاب ناتي تاكس قبل سرح ما تقبل متسق تبغى experience رغيبة بقول نقاط حبريتها أبزغ تركب تخل أبزغ تقطب تخل بزغي منجستي جنزك مثل كخل بزي تسرح كي حاش بتعمي beneficial دخونه نعايز تكم تايلر دخونه خا نعاي مسيوته كم تبصرح سرح مسؤول خيد حاجة استبني أمنا تاكسس بس قطعمي سمرت قبل مدهن مالتيو تليفونها بتاعته قبل لكم عبير من تنزل لكم تاكس حتخلع ولا نبقى الكتماتات أكسس على أمنا تاكسس يدبل تي لينك كلها تحت قبل لكم نمبر هنا بزي صحفوا لكم مالتي ناتو زغون انا دنتال دي قال حاجه تحط هونكم كل جزء مبزحته زحط خبز عادي اتناتك تاكس كم بسرح كان اب تاكس كا لو انكم كم دولون مات الو حتوتات انت خونه انت انا تاكس وصانيتا تاكس كسرح لك كل جزء اذروايز سرها هاي فولتوني تاكس يسرح كام هاتي جزء تاكس زلنا كتسرحوا دولكم ادفايس حراي إذا كله زبالكم زينا حجي مأساري جيرة نقولكم بمجرشة انتينا هنمسحنا نيلو معلتنا باسبورت قداي منجست كندا أو 3 معلتات باسبورتكم صريحو تزيميلي سلكم نزايو ገንዘብኩም ለሰኮሚ አብ ኦንታሪዮ መንግስት ካናዳ ካብው ጥርን ዝሐሸን አገባብ ንዜጋታት አገልግሎት መሃብ ዝገብሮ ዘሎ ጻዕሪ ብዝያዳ ንምግላጽ ሓድሽ መምርሕ ያውጽሎ አብ ኦንታሪዮ ተቀመጡ ብዛዕባ ፓስፖርት ኦንላይን ክትሪ ትቆል ይኹም ከምኡን ፓስፖርት ብቁልጥፍ ወይ ድማ ብናጻን ዜጋታት ንህብ አብ 30 መዓልታት ስራሕኒ ፓስፖርቶም ክረኽቡ እዮም እንተ ዘይኮነ ኻ ገንዘብ ሙሉእ ክመልሰሎም መንግስት በዓል ዘውጽኦ ሊንክ አብ ታሕቲ ገርፈልኩም የነዞም ተጠራጠሩ ማለት ምናልባት أب قرب أوان تريو سبات برا لهم إذا حجيتي كنديان باسبورت ننولدنا بزعة ترافل دوكمنت يكون ننولدنا تخونا قلنا كنا ناي ترافل دوكمنت أبز وصلوا حدش حبريتا خمس علىكم محداس باسبورت خاب مسمر أونلاين أب جزاهم كونكم باسبورت تكون بأونلاين كتحبس خم تقولوا حبريتا وتجمع مالو اترخبوا لنا عبيت صراحة أب سيري أب بريتش كولومبيا حدش ماكل محتامن موسانين باسبورت خفيتله المحجة أب سيري يعني برن ببزحي مالتيو أبز حيث ساعات كن نا 10 معلتات أب سوسا استفعالي بوتات يركب بحد يرو دبز حساب باسبورت كوت أبلايمس قبل زمت كومبلين بزحيو نازي نمقراص كا أب استفعالي بوهات موت يمدلو أب شارلت تاون أب برنس إدوارد أب دسيت مالتي برنس إدوارد آيلاندز حدش بيت صحفت كام استخفته بزعبا دنتال كير تزاريمنا نلعب سلسلة شو منذ سبعة تمزجونكم دلو دنتال كير مالتي دنتال كير كوبتونكم كاب بزعبا تاكس تزارمنا مالتي لو إنكام ترى أخون كويد مات إنكام نايت هاوس هولد ناتهم حطوها هالو أنتوا هناك دنتال كير تتقاملو نظام بتعمل لو إنكام دلوكم مالتي ناي وحس ناي سرح إزغاتي employment insurance ملكت أوعيتات أو 10 شو منذ دويلكا long time long call أوكي 18 دقيقة قبل هاد but usually لعليو حنسام دويلكا experience مسكات ممكن تفلتوا يوم تي exactly time كابنا بني فلالي كم بزحد لهم client you sometimes faster sometimes كا جزء وصل منجستي أغلط بزيادة إن مقلالون وين نمحياش قبل زلوا صراحة كا بقندونا بالديجيتال أغلط يغيدالو ويصفح له every time أبزخون application تحت كلها apply online وما book online يمدولها لذي بالديجيتال متكام وأونلاين search مقبل مبزحتهم بخومهم تكمي فلته بقندو من حجي ሚኒስተር ቴሪ ቢች እንታይ ኢሉ ዝዛረበሉ ዜጋታት ኣብ ዝቀልጠፈን ኣብ ዝሓሸን ኣገልግሎት ንምሃብ ንሰርሕ ኢና ዘለና ኢሉ መብጻዕ ይዳእቱ ዘሎ እዚ ፕሮሚስ እዚ ትሬንድ ኒውስ እዩ ስለዚ ናብ ኩሉ ንኽበጽሕ ነዚ ቪድዮ ሼር በልዎ ሕጂ ዝኹሉ ገልጾ ጽንሐኩ ብኢንግሊሽ ክትሰምዖ ምስትደልዩ ምናልባት ሕቶን ርእቶን ኩለኩም ስለዝኽእል እታ ብኢንግሊሽ ዘላ ቪድዮ ፕሌይ ክብለልኩም ሰናይ ምክትታል
Well, hello everybody. Bonjour à tous. Happy to be here to share the annual state of service with Canadians. Citizen Services was created in July 2023 to champion service excellence and to improve government efficiency and productivity for all Canadians. The ministry is directly responsible for delivering programs and benefits across the government, representing 39% of the federal budget and $1.5 trillion worth of payments over the next 10 years. Today's announcement will focus on 5 key areas, but the 37-page report, which is available as of this morning for all Canadians, includes many more details. Today's areas of focus will include passports, the Canada Dental Care Plan, the Benefit Delivery Modernization Program, employment insurance, and the Social Insurance Number Program. To start, let's look at passports. We are delivering a record number of passports. In 2021, we delivered 1.3 million passports. In 2022, we delivered 3.3 million passports. But this year, we expect to deliver 5.4 million passports. That's a 315% increase in just the last 4 years. Now, we have been able to absorb that volume by modernizing and automating our passport program. Clients are receiving world-class passport service. Just this week, 99% of clients who applied in person received their passports within 10 business days. Most received their passport within 7 business days. We have a new processing and print center in British Columbia, which opened just last fall, to work alongside our existing centers in Ontario and Quebec. We have upgraded 24 offices from 20-day service standards to 10-day, increasing our total 10-day service sites to 60 across Canada. That includes 10-day passport services available for the first time in Iqaluit and in Yellowknife. Despite the vast geography that Canada must service, this puts us in the top tier of global standards for passport delivery. In fact, 93% of Canadians now have access to passport services within 50 kilometers of their home. And for those on Prince Edward Island, we're implementing a full-service passport center in Charlottetown. And the tenders for that have already gone out. But I know with a new digital-first service channel, we can do even better than this. The online passport status checker, which we launched in 2024, helps Canadians track the status of their passport without waiting on hold or standing in line. Since April of last year, the online tool has had 7.6 million visits and helped 916,203 Canadians. That means over 916,000 individuals who didn't have to go to a passport processing center, who didn't have to stand in line, and who didn't have to call in and wait on hold. And importantly, it's 916,000 Canadians who didn't have to stand in front of you while you might have been waiting in line. I'm excited to share that we're going to do even more. Since December of 2024, we have been successfully piloting an online passport renewal process. Almost 1,000 Canadians have already received their passports through this channel to date, and we expect all Canadians to be able to have access to this service channel by this year, 2025. This means that the average Canadian will have the option to never have to wait in line for a passport ever again. It means that you don't have to take time off work, you don't have to find childcare, and you certainly don't have to pay for parking. It also means that you can apply for your passport from anywhere in Canada and at any time. For those living in rural and northern communities, this means potentially thousands of dollars of direct savings. What's even better is that we expect this new offering to significantly reduce the cost of passport delivery and to increase our service standards. In fact, we are so confident that I am proud to announce the introduction of a new service guarantee. Canadians can expect their passports to be processed within 30 business days. If not, then their passport will be free of charge. I want to thank the Minister of Immigration, Mark Miller, for his help in making today's announcement possible through his hard work and the diligence of him and his team. We are currently processing 126 online applications a day. We expect that to go to 240 a day by the end of this month. We expect that to go to 500 a day by May, and by this summer, every Canadian will be able to apply online for a passport 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, from wherever they like and wherever is most convenient to them. Let's now move on to talk about the largest rollout of any benefit in Canadian history, the Canadian Dental Care Plan. As I've noted before, we expect 9 million Canadians to directly benefit from this program. As of March 4th, 2025, Service Canada has received over 3.4 eligible applicants to this program, and more than 1.5 million Canadians have already seen an oral health service provider. Seniors 65 plus, children, and persons with a valid disability tax credit on file who are already enrolled in the plan can now apply to renew their dental benefits for 2025 and 2026. To avoid a gap in coverage, I recommend submitting your renewal application before June 1st. I also encourage those who have not yet enrolled to do so. It's a great program. Our largest cohort, adults ages 18 to 64, will be invited to apply in 2025. This represents approximately 4.1 million additional people who may be eligible for the program. I want to thank Service Canada and Health Canada for putting the program together so quickly, and to extend my gratitude to Minister Holland and Duclos as well. The simplicity of this program has meant that 80% of applicants have been able to self-serve, applying for and utilizing the program without any human interaction, except of course for the people that are cleaning their teeth. For those who required assistance, the average cumulative wait time, so that 20% that didn't do it without human interaction, the average wait time is less than 30 seconds at the call center. We can always strive to do better, however, and by introducing digital credentials, we will be able to reduce the time taken on the web application from approximately 8 minutes to less than 30 seconds. Canadians can expect for us to continue improving our programs, to automate processes, and to make service delivery even more cost-effective and client-friendly as we move forward. Next, I would like to update Canadians on the largest technological project ever to be developed by the government or any private sector business in Canadian history. That, of course, is the Benefits Delivery Modernization Program, or BDM. This program is updating infrastructure that is over 60 years old and is modernizing our systems that deliver some of our most important benefits, including old age security, the guaranteed income supplement, employment insurance, and the Canadian pension plan. Since 2023, 600,000 foreign benefit clients have already been on the new platform. They likely haven't even noticed a change, and that is a good thing. It speaks to the stability of the BDM program. I am excited to share that we now have started migrating all OAS recipients to the new platform. That means starting next month, all 7.4 million seniors will be receiving their OAS on the new platform. We have also rolled out a new EI benefits estimator, which has already served 500,000 Canadians. We are working hard to roll out the first employment insurance benefit on the new BDM program later this year. As you can see, the government is not broken. We are actually implementing historic improvements, improving our existing infrastructure while rolling out programs, new programs, such as dental care, pharmacare, the disability benefit, and child care, all at the same time. And those programs and these improvements are having a dramatic effect on individual Canadians and the services that the Government of Canada provides. Let's talk a little bit more about employment insurance. In 2022, call center wait times were a little over 18 minutes. Call center wait times today are now just 4 minutes. We have been able to make our systems more efficient by providing self-service options like the aforementioned EI benefits estimator. The estimator is currently calculating approximately 4,500 estimations a day. Again, that's 4,500 individuals who are able to self-serve, don't have to wait in line, don't have to wait on hold. We have utilized artificial intelligence, automation, and machine learning to generate additional savings across the program. Automated processing of records of employment has reduced workload by 8,300 items per month. Machine learning has automatically triaged more than 40,000 claims. Automation has been used to process 100,000 work items, and collectively these initiatives are saving approximately $7.5 million per year. This has also significantly improved our service standards. Our speed of pay target is 80% of applicants to get a decision on pay within 28 days. Last year, we hit 86.4%. This illustrates that we can effectively improve service standards while lowering costs at the same time. We must continue to empower public servants with the tools and resources to continue to act on opportunities for improvement. No longer will we create a program and leave it alone for decades. We will seek to continuously improve, saving Canadians both time and money. Finally, let's talk about the Social Insurance Number program. We previously launched the eSIN program in 2020 so that individuals could apply for their SIN number online instead of lining up in person at a Service Canada office. So far, more than 3.8 million people have opted to use that service. Again, I would like to emphasize, that is 3.8 million individuals who don't have to go to a Service Canada office, who don't have to stand in line, who don't have to take time off work, who don't have to wait on hold, and most importantly, don't have to stand in front of other Canadians who are looking to get service at our Service Canada offices right across the country. The only problem since the launch has been that the eSIN program can take several days. We have a service standard of within 5 days. But if you show up in person, you get your SIN on the same day. Starting this fall, we are putting into place a program to automate the processing of online applications so that you will receive your SIN in just minutes. We estimate this one program, by 2027, will save approximately 137,000 work hours annually, or more than 65 full-time equivalents. In addition, I am excited to share an additional modernized service, which will roll out jointly with IRCC in 2025-2026, called SIN at Entry. Every year, many students and workers come to Canada to study or to work. Often, their first stop is a Service Canada office to get their social insurance number. Providing these services can account for more than 50% of lineups in many of our busiest Service Canada offices across the country. Instead, SIN at Entry will provide a single window, automated digital channel through which those eligible to work or study in Canada will be able to obtain their social insurance number. We estimate that approximately 2.4 million first-time SIN applications will be effectively taken out of our Service Canada lineups within the first 3 years of operations. Again, and I think you're starting to see a trend, that's 2.4 million people that will no longer be standing in line. This will make our Service Canada centres more efficient and provide better services to Canadians who are looking to access government services. I sit at a committee a number of months ago that I consider it my unofficial mandate to get Canadians out of line, to get them off of hold when dealing with the government, and we have many measures in this report that are showing how we are accomplishing that. It is my goal so that the average Canadian will never have to wait in line again, or at least have the option never to wait in line again, across all government services. Throughout today's presentation and throughout this report, you will find 5 pillars or themes by which Citizen Services has been operating. We are looking to, 1, deliver services in the most efficient and user-friendly way possible. 2, to increase productivity for Canadians and for Canadian businesses. 3, to lower cost for government and for Canadians. 4, to provide a new services channel that is digital first and available to Canadians wherever they are, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And 5, to build a culture of empowerment and efficiency within the Canadian public service. So, lots has been done. There's a lot more of it in this report that we're distributing today, and we have lots more to do. So I would encourage all Canadians to look through the State of Service report, provide their feedback on the entirety of the portfolio of Citizen Services and the work that we've been doing to date. Continuous feedback is the best way for us to improve, so we sincerely want to hear from you, and we will implement, and we have already actually implemented many changes from feedback that we have received. So thank you. That concludes my formal presentation. I now have the distinct pleasure to introduce my parliamentary secretary, Stéphane Lauzon. Stefan is no stranger to citizen services. In fact, before citizen services even exist, he was part of the task force of parliamentarians that was sent, and he's actually been to dozens and dozens and dozens of Service Canada centres right across the country, and he was part of implementing the report that had a lot of the ideas that we have now implemented over the last 18 months. He's actually part of the reason why citizen services exists in the first place. So, Stefan, over to you.